Duncan? Hey guys, how you doing? It's a beautiful sunny day, so I've come out with Sammy, my wife, and the kids to what I believe to be the most beautiful castle I know. So let's have a little look. Let's have a spin round. Yeah, can you see it behind me? Yep. Now, those of you that are film buffs will probably recognise this shortly. That wonderful historical documentary, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, was at least in part filmed here. So I'll go and show you some of the scenes from it. This is where Robin's father lived, so this was the castle he grew up in. And you'll see some very familiar scenes any minute now. So you can see the front of the castle behind me. Let's see if I can just pan that out. And there you go. There you go. This is old Wardour Castle. And it's pretty much in the state it was when Robin comes back and finds the castle destroyed.
I will not rest until my father's avenged. I swear it by my own blood.
Stunning castle to be at. But clearly they did a lot of work to the front to make it look like it was intact when Brian Blessed came riding out.
God and King Richard!
Interestingly, he came riding out through the front gate, front door of the castle, down a wooden ramp that they built over the stairs you can see just there. I'm reliably informed that he fell off his horse several times before they managed to get it right. But the beautiful bit is this lovely little Victorian pseudo-medieval grotto that you can see back here, which they lit with lanterns and candles for the film. And it was quite beautiful, and it is now still quite beautiful. It's a stunning castle. I've been coming here for, God, the best part of almost 30 years. It used to be almost empty all the time. Now it's much more popular, and there are always people here, but it doesn't really spoil it. So we'll have a bit of a wander around, and I'll tell you some of the history. The front of the castle is pretty much intact, but as we come walking around the back, you'll see that it's not quite so good around here. Just like most of the beautiful castles that are in ruins around England, it was a civil war that brought them down. This place was sieged twice. And on both occasions was taken. And you can see that the rear of the castle is pretty much completely gone. What we've got is markings out on the floor, so you can see where the castle walls would have been. But the vast majority of it is completely missing. But there's enough intact inside that you can get in and have a nice look around. But before we do that, I just want to show you this view. It's absolutely stunning. One of the lovely things about this, some of the carvings on the front. There's an inscription there that's a little bit too worn for me to read. But above that we have the coat of arms of the Arundels who owned the castle. And above that we have a lovely little statuette, just a bust in a little alcove. For a long time they were covered up with wooden boards, but they're open now. On either side of we've got these lovely little alcoves again, probably used to have busts in. But what you can see now is the scallop shell carving on the top face. Absolutely beautiful. Sammy and the kids have gone inside the castle now, so I'm going to follow them in. While I'm in there, I'm going to see if I can get some footage of a few really cool things. There's some original medieval plasterwork, there's some Civil War graffiti, and there are some pretty awesome rooms in there that are still intact. And there's one end of a tunnel that leads out underneath the grounds, out somewhere else. I've never actually gone through it, it's apparently not safe, but I'm reliably informed that you certainly used to be able to. But let's go see what we can see. Right, we're in the, what used to be the Great Hall now, and just to my side, over there, there's a little doorway. We're going to have a little look, because this is where there's some cool graffiti. Okay, I'm right next to what's clearly a little fireplace. We'll have a look at it here. Okay. Nothing too special, but watch, this is pretty cool. We're going to go inside and we're going to have a look and see what we can see. This is in Wiltshire, which is not far from the Jurassic coast, which means that a lot of the rocks have little fossils in, including this one. And that's just incidental to the castle, just happens to have a fossil in it inside a fireplace. So either side of the Great Hall, there's these little doorways. We're going to have a quick look in one of them. Now, I've no idea how the camera's going to cope in here because it's a bit dark. Let's turn around this way, see if that's any better. Oh, nice and blurry. Okay, well, we'll live with that. This is me, be focused. Down below me, down here, we can see this is where the portcullis would have gone. That's the entranceway beneath us. And as we come out of this doorway here, we'll see a corresponding one on the other side where the other portcullis would have dropped. So we're in another dark bit. I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to come out, but what you can see behind me is a door that's completely barred off. It's got a little lock down at the bottom to stop you getting in there, because down here, in amongst all that lot, just round there, you can't see it well, is the entrance to a tunnel. This is a pretty cool room. Obviously used to be vaulted, not anymore, but it does have a rather spectacular echo in it, which the Von Trapp family will demonstrate. So proud. It's a pretty fantastic day, to be honest. It's beautifully warm. There's a wonderful ruined castle somewhere over there. I don't know. The grass is comfy. Kids are over there occupying themselves. Perfect place for a day out.